If I told you a single woman changed an entire village without money, without power, and without fear, would you believe me? This is the true story of the woman who stood alone, and the world had no choice but to follow her. In a small mountain village, where people rarely questioned tradition and fear ruled more than justice, lived a woman named Amina. She was neither rich nor influential, and she had no special title. But she had something far more powerful, a courage that refused to break. For years, a landslide from the nearby cliff threatened the village. Huge rocks from the mountain would fall every rainy season, destroying homes, taking lives, and leaving families terrified. Village elders always said the same thing: nothing can be done. This is fate. She was walking towards a solution. The next morning, she stood in the center of the village and spoke words no one had ever dared to speak aloud. If the mountain keeps falling on us, then it's time we learn how to stand against it. She spent days studying the land, talking to engineers from nearby towns, and learning how to build a protective barrier using stones, mud, and steel rods. When she explained the plan to the villagers, most laughed. Some mocked her. A few warned her to stay in her place. But Amina didn't stop. She picked up a shovel and said, "If no one helps me, I'll build the wall alone." Something about that moment, her fearless voice, her steady hands, changed the air around her. One woman stepped forward, then an old man, then a group of young boys. Slowly, the entire village stood behind her. Oh. For weeks, they worked under the sun, stacking stones, pouring cement, shaping a structure that almost seemed to grow with every drop of sweat. And at the heart of it all was Amina, digging, building, teaching, leading. When the next storm came, the villagers didn't hide. They stood behind the barrier Amina had built. The rain fell, the winds roared, and rocks tumbled from the cliff. But this time, nothing reached the village. The mountain had finally been stopped. People cried, hugged, and celebrated. And celebrated. And for the first time, Amina, who had been told her whole life to stay quiet, heard the words she deserved. "You saved us." Amina never asked for praise, never asked for power. She simply smiled and said, "Bravery isn't the absence of fear. It's choosing to move forward even when fear walks beside you." Her story spread beyond the valley, a reminder that sometimes the strongest force in the world is the courage of one determined woman.